Ladies and gentlemen, welcome once again to The Power of One. Today we're watching The Legend of Korra, Episode 9, Out of the Past. Thank you for joining me today. Folks, I am really enjoying this show. Full disclosure, when I originally watched this episode, the file of the recording got corrupted. So I remember most of my original thoughts on this episode. So as I'm rewatching it here to record it for you all, obviously some of my reactions aren't going to be as initial, I suppose. But still, these last couple episodes have really impressed me. I like the depth that they suddenly seem to jump to and just kind of went for it, This episode in particular, I was very much looking forward to because I wanted to know more about what was going on with Tarlock, and holy crap did I get it. So, without further ado, why don't we just jump into this one and take a look.
The Avatar has been abducted. After Tarlock arrested her friends, Korra confronted the councilman in his...
I still love war correspondent guy.
Before it's too late.
Yeah, so creepy basement with Cage. This guy has done this before. Like, this is not new. And that's horrifying right there. The way they animated her, that's just horrifying.
What are you doing?
Somebody was watching a little too much Stranger Things. No, I know Stranger Things was after this, but still. But yeah, like mountainside chalet with specialized container in his basement. Like, this dude has done this before.
Who's this? It's 6 in the morning. This better be important.
I mean, it's good to have a messaging service like him.
We were outnumbered. Then, I was electrocuted. When I came to, the police...
This feckin' guy.
I'm so sorry. Chief Psychon, mobilize the entire police force.
Although, like I said, my supposition in the last episode, I thought he was going to try and turn Korra into the villain by their combat, but he turned it on the Separatists. And this was awesome. Like, I hadn't even considered, like, that's how they put the armor on. Pure control of metal armor, whole bit. I didn't even think they went Iron Man with it, And I use that as a reference. Again, I know all this came first.
Are you done yet?
Cover your ears. I can't go with you listening.
Wow.
Amon captured her.
No. No, she can't be gone.
Come on. We have an Avatar to rescue.
I love how Beifong's like...
Your fly was down.
She's like, hey, we gotta go. She is busting people out of prison left and right. Nobody coming to check on him. She's just ripping doors off, the whole bit. And that speaks of either a very healthy respect that her former police had for her, or an inept police department. The hell do you want, you little rat? This is Nuka. Say hi to Nuka. She's adorable, but unfortunately gets into everything.
Normal criminal. Fine. Follow Follow me, Twinkle Toes.
Tough. I'm 40 years old. You think you can stop with the nicknames?
Afraid not.
That does not surprise me that Beifong will not stop with nicknames, because it's who she is.
I've beaten every trumped-up charge you yahoos have brought against me. And I'll beat this one, too.
Afraid not.
Whoa. I finally connected with you, Aang. But what?
I guess maybe you'll have to keep connecting. And I'm not gonna lie, I am looking forward to the day she finally hits the Avatar state and just wrecks some face. Aang was always reserved when it came to that. She will not be.
You know where to start looking. Come on.
Wherever Amon is keeping Korra. I bet that's where my officers are too.
Let's bring them all home, Lin.
And again, I like that common purpose has brought them back together. It's very reminiscent of Toph and Aang. It would usually take something to set aside their own personal BS and just let them handle what needed to be handled.
Let's try this way.
And what if Korra's not down there?
Then we pick another tunnel until we find her.
I can't wait till they have a bending variant that doesn't need to do like the gestures and whatnot to bend. They could just at will. That would be entertaining and horrifying at the same time.
It's empty.
Yeah, I can see that.
Even henchmen need the dumb ones, you know?
Let's go, people!
What I want to know, though, is who set off the alarm? Although, now that I think about it, the two guys that had been bundled up right there weren't there anymore, so they probably got away and did it.
Try to team like that, fools!
The lid's awesome. Oh, that's terrible. At least they kept the Beifong badassitude. Like, she's amazing.
Born with rare and unique bending abilities. I once bested a man with my trusty boomerang who was able to firebend with his mind.
I love the trusty boomerang reference. They had to get that in there. And he would, totally. 100% would. And like, that's part of what I don't quite understand is, did nobody think about this? Did nobody be like, oh, this guy can do the thing. We're about to pass sentence on him. Maybe we should, I don't know, wrap him in gauze or something.
Don't make this worse for yourself. Tell us where you have Korra.
And you can see that moment when he's like, you know what, screw it. Let's do this.
Wake up!
Just bit. That is terrifying, though, that without the gestures, the dude could immobilize people. With the gestures, he's just fucking people left and right.
I'll be back one day to claim it.
And again, why didn't he just do the criminal world a favor and just blop Aang? You know? That would have been so useful, and he would have got away. I do like how the airball got bigger.
This time I'm gonna put you to sleep for good.
Yeah, the Duffers totally watched this as inspiration for Vecna attacks.
I'm taking away your bending for good.
Wouldn't that be funny as hell if Amon was Aang, who just suddenly went apeshit? I realize he can't be because, you know, he had to die for Korra to come up, but that would be funny as hell.
My father failed because he tried to rule the city from its rotten underbelly. My plan was perfect. I was to be the city's savior.
Plan was perfect. It would have worked.
Start a new life. And you're coming as my hostage.
You'll never get away with this!
Okay, so it was at this point that I have to apologize to all of you. I was so terribly wrong because I thought this dude was in league with Amon or was Amon. I was wrong. But this terrifies me more than anything. Because Amon is just immune to these effects. And who the flip is this person?
The solution.
Bibbidi boop. No bending for you. It is pretty damn smart. Pretty damn smart.
Tie her up.
Worst case of athlete's foot ever. That burning, itching feeling in your feet. I love how Amon's like, all right, let's do this. And Korra's like, nope, nope.
But I told you not to underestimate her.
So that's another valid question. Even if Amon removes her bending, would the Avatar spirit still be able to continue? Because while it is, you know, bending is connected with the spirituality of them, it's still a reborn soul. So the next time it's born, would it still have bending?
I was so worried. Are you all right?
See, I do not ship these two. I think he belongs with the other one. So I'm not digging this whole three-way love-ish thing. Well, wasn't that a thing? I really did like this episode. Again, I was sorely wrong about Tarlock. Holy crap, he was just a stupidly powerful douche nozzle that ended up getting his in the end, but that still brought us no closer to finding out anything about Amon. Anything. So I am very much still on the hook with this story. I want to know more. Thus far, Amon has been a very good bad guy. The storytelling obviously pointed towards Tarlock is being involved. That is not the case. So I do hope at this point, now that that's been removed from the board, they are going to start pointing towards who and what Amon really is. Because that incredible amount of bloodbending power barely touched the man. So, like, is he a descendant of that Lion Island? You know, what is happening here? I need to know. So, I'm very much looking forward to more of this. Folks, please take care of yourselves. Drink some water. Eat. Take your meds. Be nice to yourself. That's one that a lot of people forget to mention. And I will catch you in the next one.